Hey there, lads and ladies. I'm Captain Carradine, and I have a dream. Come sit, and let's have a quick chat. Today marks the beginning both of this channel and the first series of what I plan to be many. So first, the channel. What's the vision? I want this space to be welcoming and family friendly. Content that parents can watch with their kids or that young people can safely watch on their own without anyone having to worry about sensitive morality issues, profanity, harmful influences, or politically charged opinions in any direction. Those things all have their place in entertainment at times, I understand that. But that place and time is not here or now. So, no matter who you are or where you live, if you think dinosaurs in space is an awesome idea for a fun time, then sit back and relax, because I do too. Let's talk about the content itself. Currently, there are already multiple series on the drawing board conceptually. Overhaul playthroughs, various challenges, mod maps, multiplayer server coverage, additional games, and more. Yet, as we're only at the start, I felt it best to begin at the beginning. Series 1 is simply titled Ascension, and as the name implies, it is a journey to 100% complete the Ark Survival Ascended story with minimal modification. Every official story map in Order of Ascension, including all achievements, only able to use the engrams from additional maps as we travel to them, just like in the old days, and potentially the non-story maps as well, but that's a decision for another day, which I will probably give to you to decide once we get there. It should also be mentioned that these videos are not aiming to be high quality production. Currently, I'm the only one working behind the scenes on editing these videos. So, when it's obvious that one cut jumps into another, or maybe the scene transition isn't the cleanest, hey man, I get it. No doubt, in time, that will become more polished, and eventually there may be additional people helping with that so that I can focus on creating more content. In any case, technical difficulties are not going to stop me from establishing a connection with the community, and hopefully you enjoy what's presented enough to see it as amateur charm instead of hurried or lazy efforts, because I can assure you that a lot of time goes into this. Now, a brief disclaimer about me, the player, so that you can get a vibe for how I approach this game and content creation. To begin, I'm not exactly new to Ark. Originally, I was introduced to ASE back in early access before Scorched Earth officially released in 2016, and have maintained a presence ever since, off and on as life allowed. Most of that time was on official PvP. Rest in peace, ASE servers. For a ballpark reference, I'd estimate a combined total between ASE and now ASA of somewhere in the 10,000 hour range, which to me feels low compared to some folks that I personally know and used to tribe up with. Because the fact is, there is still so much that I haven't personally ever done in the game legitimately outside of testing things in single player. And that's why we are here today, to do all the things, share this experience, and learn in the best way possible, diving right in and not looking back. This is hands down my favorite game of all time, and now I want to share my adventures with all of you. Thanks for joining me. It really means a lot. To give proof of concept to my intentions, my Steam achievements have been reset for this playthrough, since it is a new beginning. And this conversation is happening because I don't want to give anyone the wrong impression. No, I am not a new player, but this is an entirely fresh playthrough in the purest sense that we are going to experience together. And let's be frank, I do still have a lot to learn. Lastly, I mentioned minimal modification earlier, and the goal is to create a balanced experience similar to official small tribes. Nothing is instant, and also won't take all day long. After all, if there's no opportunity for Ark jank to ruin my efforts, then how sweet really is victory? We'll address specific settings at the opening of each playthrough. But Carradine, you say, you use mods. How is that fair and balanced? Well, here's the mods being used in Series 1. Dear Jane to include Bob's expanded lore from the animated show. Better breeding, because I don't completely hate myself or disrespect anyone's time. And custom dino levels on the equalized preset for a truly random level distribution on every map. Oh, and speaking of maps, we're also using the Island Reforged, courtesy of Nakatis. Enormous thank you and shout out for your continued amazing work. I get the feeling that Bjarnheim will end up being one of, if not my very favorite map yet. Hashtag Thimblewinter Hype. But anyway, this version of the island seamlessly gives the OG map a much needed glow up, while remaining true to the original. And that's it! No free tech alternatives, no spyglasses, no CS structures, no dino finders. Just a small bit of QOL, and perhaps in the future we'll add in some cosmetic flares, but nothing more. All of our achievements will indeed be achieved. As a closing statement, thank you all for taking the time to hear me out. If I haven't chased you away yet, I look forward to sharing this adventure with you and hopefully providing some wholesome entertainment in your lives. I would genuinely love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, Captain Carradine signing off. Until next time, I'll see you on the flip.